Hope you brought your wetsuit and your flippers. We're underwater at the Atlantis. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. First up, Spaceman. Up first is
this bout is scheduled.
One of the hottest. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. And he scores with the counter. Caution is being thrown to the wind. The charts action from both of these fighters. And make some spaceman for Spaceman. He's been dropped. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to fight?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
He's got the advantage. That is illegal. They exchange punches. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Beautiful counter punch. Good counter punching. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Counter punch. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give...
What do we expect to see here in round 2? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Good counter punching. You know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Can they finish it? And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Are we about to see a first-round knockout? Going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That counter punch caught him clean. A perfect counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is... Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He threw a punch and just got countered. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Good defense stopping that jab. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. They exchange punches. Those counter punches have to hurt. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. So that's that. The referee's made his judgment, and we carry on. Beautiful counter shot. Nobody home with that hook. That's not legal. The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. And the referee says no more. This fight is over.
I was getting a little anxious there. This is a career-ending fight.
Another TK. They could have picked anywhere to fight, but they chose this. I'm Todd Grisham. There's no other venue like it. Welcome inside the Grand Theater. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tale of the tape. First up, Spaceman. And they will have a power advantage here. And he's up against Lawrence Okoli. And you can see who's more advanced in age. This is the cruiserweight division, and we're talking about some serious power here.
You want to get out of the way, because when you've got a brawler that's in your face, that wants to walk through you like a truck, you've just got to use your speed, use that reach, use that height, and keep them off you, because if they get up close and personal, you're going to have no ribs left.
Up first is Spaceman from the United States of America. They are the SCI and IBF champ. The last time they were in action, they scored that dramatic TKO victory. Let's see how they do in this one. Lawrence the Sauce Okoli from the United.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America, wearing the orange trunks with red trim. Introducing the current SCI and IBF World Champion, Spaceman. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United Kingdom, the current WBC and WBO World.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen, but we have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. He threw a punch and just got countered. Through the hook, didn't land. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Counter punch. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Jab misses. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by... And there's the bell for round two. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Missing with the hook. Beautiful counter punch. The courage on display here is incredible. And now they're just rubbing it in. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. An illegal move there. Beautiful counter shot. They both want the knockout. Coley wobbled and down. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
What a huge momentum swing that's going to... The bell rings and we start the third. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a...
Not a lot of punch output. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? Misses with the jab. Straight right just misses. Well, you can't do that, can you? Coley may go down here. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently? There's the bell for round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You know, we have to rank them as one of the best in their weight class. Nice counter. Hook misses. Beautiful counter shot. He fails to score with that left hook. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close.
The referee might need to take a point here. This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. counter shot. Good counter punching. Nice counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in. And there's the bell for round 5. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab.
An illegal move there. Well done with that counter shot. The stamina is off the charts. Catch and shoot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Good counter punching. Counter punches have to hurt. A perfect counter shot. We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough...
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Let's start the 6th. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Beautiful counter shot. The jab not finding its target. He threw the hook. An illegal move there. How about that time counter shot? Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That hook doesn't score. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance without a doubt.
Here comes round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is If it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. The jab doesn't quite connect. And he scores with the counter. The straight right just misses. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Shot, and down goes Okolie. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
I've got to see that again. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Good counter punch. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
Round 8, and we're off again. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here? And Spaceman goes down. He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
So they look at this corner, look for the instructions. They're telling you to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. It's a good start to the round for this guy. Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Lawrence Okolie caught with a thunderous shot. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Stamina is off the charts. Just missing with the uppercut. Nice counter shot. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. This is what Okolie did not want to do. This next round is going to be crucial. Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
They exchange punches. That jab misses. The straight right just misses. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? The straight right just misses. Clearly that's not allowed. That hook won't score. There's a counter shot. Punch, counter punch. The jab slightly off target. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
There's a lot on the line here.
And there's the bell to start round 10. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
A lot of effort being exerted here. I can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing them down. Incredible work rate. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. They got out of the way of that right hook. Big swing and a miss with the hook. That counter shot lands. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right, slept right.
Here's the 11th. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Nice counter shot. And he just missed with that left jab. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Holding nothing back here in the round. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Nice counter. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Catch and shoot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
This is when you talk about championship.
And there's the bell to start round 12. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
What are they doing that round? Are they trying to get an early night? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The straight right just misses. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's a counter shot. So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight? So apparently the referee deems it's not that serious, and this fight moves on. Good counter punch. That jab misses. Good counter punch. Good counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. That left hook just missed. The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened.